gonna get right into our movement, but first grab a blanket, towel, or a pillow nearby if you have it, because you may want to use it at the end of the practice. We're gonna do a quick 30-minute or so practice, moving through the whole body with a little bit more emphasis on opening the side body, which is where we tend to get a little tighter and more stagnation, obstruction in that area. So open it up today. We're going to help things flow and increase our energy. Let's start in tabletop. Hands and knees. Moving on our breath, as you breathe in, drop your abdomen, lift your chest. Feel free to look forward or gaze up. Exhale, push the ground away. Drop your head, round your spine. Inhale, cow pose, open your chest. Exhale, back to cat. Taking that a few more times on your own, linking your movement to the breath, finding your rhythm. On your next inhale, find a neutral spine. We're going to take that laterally to start opening the side body right away. So breathe in here, and on your exhale, look over to your right hip and draw your hip to your shoulder so you feel that stretch through the left side. And then inhale through center, and exhale to the left. Open up the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center, and exhale, left. Take that one more time each side. And as you breathe in, come back to center, bring your big toes together, sit back to child's pose. Just want to introduce this pose if you're unfamiliar with it. If it's comfortable for you, feel free to come into it at any point throughout our practice today. Just settling in, letting your breath slow and soften and move through the body. And on your next exhale, coming into down dog. Hands under your shoulders, tuck under your toes, push the ground away as you send your hips up and back. Any movement here to settle into down dog. Bending both knees, lengthen through your spine. Keep one knee bent, drop the opposite heel down. Start to open up through the hamstrings and calves. Let your head relax. Feel loose around your neck. And if you're not pedaling your feet, bending one knee at a time, start to do that here in downward facing dog. And then you're going to take a really slow walk forward. Take your time, move through your feet. Coming all the way to the top of your mat, feet about hips width apart, knees bent. Hands hanging to the ground, or feel free to grab opposite elbows. Releasing your torso over your front thighs. Shake your head a little yes and no. Once again, releasing any tension in your neck. And as you exhale, drop your elbows if you have them. Tuck your chin to your chest. Slowly roll up your spine. Shoulders and head arrive last. Coming into Tadasana, standing firm in your feet, heavy in the big toes, pinkies, center heels. Inhale your arms overhead, grab your left wrist, and as you exhale, side bend to the right. Keep your feet heavy and grounded. This first time around here, we're going to take a little longer, so one more breath here. And as you breathe in, come up to center, grabbing the right wrist, inhale long, exhale to the left. opening up through the right side. Even maybe visualize your ribs like a fan opening up there. Just one more breath. And inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, step your feet back to plank pose, knees up, or feel free to lower your knees down. As you breathe in, push the floor away. On your exhale, lower all the way, or knees then chest. Roll your shoulders back, ground through your hips and tops of your feet. Inhale to a low cobra. Exhale back through that child's pose. Stretch your arms out, breathing in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking 3 breaths in down dog. Inhaling here and exhaling. Coming on that last breath in here. And on your inhale, come to your tiptoes. Look forward. Slowly walk your feet up to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Fingers on the mat or your shins. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet. Inhale to stand. Reach your arms up. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, up. Switch wrists. Exhale to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands mat or shins. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, step your feet back to plank pose. Hold plank, knees up or down, push the ground away. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Point your toes, heavy hips. Inhale back to that low cobra. Slide your shoulder blades together. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here for 3. Breathing in for 2. Breathing in for 1. Inhale, tiptoes. Walk forward all the way to your hands, top of your mat. Exhale, fold. Hands mat or shins. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet. Inhale to stand all the way up. Grab that left wrist. Exhale to the right, side bend. Inhale up, switch your wrists. Exhale to your left. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, plank pose and lower down, knees up or down. Point your toes, heavy hips. Inhale, low cobra, or feel free to put more weight in your hands. Coming up a little higher, or lift your knees up dog. Exhale takes you back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here, breathing in. Inhaling for 2. Breathing here for 3. Hugging your arm bones in. Inhale, lift your right leg all the way up behind you. Reach it to the wall behind you. Exhale, pull your knee in, step your foot between your hands. Left heel down, you're coming into warrior 2. Knee over ankle, hips heavy, broad through your upper back and chest. You're going to take your arms up as you inhale. Grab your right wrist with your left hand again. Side bend like we did. And then breathing in, pull that right wrist back into this peaceful variation. Keep your side bend as you inhale, straighten your right leg. Push the floor away with your feet. Exhale, bend your knee. 2 more times. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. And 1 more time, breathing in. Exhale, bend. Release your wrist. Right forearm on your thigh. Left arm to the ceiling or over your ear, extended side angle. Press into your feet. Press your right forearm down so your ear lengthens out of your shoulder. And just 1 or 2 more breaths here. Maybe look up to the ceiling. And then shift your gaze down to your right foot. Bring your hands down. Step your left foot a couple inches forward and to the left. Spin that left heel in and down. Setting up for pyramid pose. Right hand on your sacrum, even your hip. So feel if your right hip is way forward of the left, draw it back, and then relax your hand down. You always have a little bend in your right knee. Couple more breaths here, and since we're working on the side body a little more today, maybe you want to reach your fingers forward. Feel a more length in the torso and the sides of your waist. You're either going to take this right into downward facing dog or child's pose, or inhale back to your plank, step your feet back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Open your chest. And exhale back into down dog. Pushing the mat away, hugging your arm bones in. Lift your left leg up as you breathe in. Reach it back. Exhale, pull your knee and step your foot forward. Right heel spins down. Inhale up, warrior 2. Check your knee tracking over your ankle. Zipper your low abdomen. Broad through your chest and upper back. Arms lift, grab the left wrist. Keep the knee bent as you breathe in. Reach back, side bend. Then on your next inhale, focus on the movement of your legs. Inhale, lengthen, push the floor away. And exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bend. Left forearm to left thigh. Right arm up or over your area, whatever you did on the right side. Pushing into your feet, gently pressing your forearm down. Try your ear out of your shoulder. Maybe gaze up. You're going to slowly shift your gaze down to your left toes. Bring your hands around your foot and step your right foot forward and a little to the right. Heel spins in and down. Left hand to your sacrum. Notice if your left hip is forward of your right, try to pull it back. Think of that outer left hip drawing back. And then relax your hands. Feel free to soften the left knee. If you did on the other side, maybe walk your fingertips forward. Feeling that gentle reaching back through both hips, rib cage reaching out, lengthening through the sides. Once again, we're going to make our way back to down dog. Either step back into it or hands back. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, lower down. Open your chest, breathing in. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Feel free to exhale through your mouth. Find some extra length through the sides as you push your hands down and forward. On your inhale, tiptoes, walk your feet forward, your hands, come back to that easy forward fold. Feet are parallel, hips width apart, so about 2 fists can fit between your big toes. Bring your hands to your waist, sit back, inhale, lift your chest, chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale your hands to your chest. On your exhale, turn your torso, your shoulders to the right. Open your arms. Right arm reaches back, left arm forward. Breathing in here, feel that right shoulder draw back. You're going to keep this twist. Take one more breath. Exhale, just your hands come back to that prayer position. Breathe in here. Exhale, chest forward, fold, let it go. One more side. So inhale, look up, hands to your hips. Exhale, bend your knees, lift your chest. Inhale your hands together. Exhale, turn to the left arm back, right arm forward. Breathing in, open up the front of the left shoulder. This next breath, reach out through your fingers. Exhale, hands back together. Inhale, forward. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees. Either hook your back, you can hold it between your hands here. Hug your shoulder blades together. Shake your head a little yes and no. And on your exhale, let your hands slide down the backs of your legs all the way to the floor. Inhale, look up, lift your chest. Exhale, plank pose one more time, lower down. Inhale, open your chest, roll your shoulders down your back. Exhale, child's pose. Sit back, take just a couple breaths here. We're going to add a little chest stretch in. So you're going to make your way onto your stomach. You're going to stretch your right arm out to the side like a T, so wrist and shoulder line up. Then look to your left. Left hand on the mat is going to help roll you over to the right. Any amount that you start to feel the right side of your chest stretch open. Relax your head. Then feel free to let your left leg reach back or step your foot behind you if you want. Getting more of a front body opening. Your next exhale, stretch your legs out, roll back to your stomach, and we'll switch sides. Left arm out like that T. Look to your right. Right hand helps you roll over. Relax your head. And let that right leg do what feels good. Reach back, step behind you. Remembering that each side is different, so one side may feel different than the other. Easy breaths here. And on your next exhale, stretch your legs out, roll back to your stomach. Bring your arms in to Sphinx pose. On your forearms, parallel forearms. Elbows a little under shoulders or a little in front. Hips heavy, tops of your feet heavy. Push down, lift your chest. Take a couple breaths there. Coming out of Sphinx, you're going to lower your chest, press your hips back. Sit to one side of your feet. Coming onto your back, we're going to take one bridge. So on your back, lower down. Feet hips width apart, so remember your chair pose, that same distance between your feet here. Walk your feet back till they touch your fingers. Shoulders heavy. On your inhale, lift your hips. 5 breaths here. Palms can stay grounded. You can turn them up or take that clasp underneath you. Wiggle your upper arms closer together. And just take about 2 more breaths. Easy gaze right above you. On your exhale, release your hands, roll your spine down, arms out, maybe bend your elbows like a cactus, feet a little wider, knees resting in against one another. And then let your knees sway side to side a few times. Bringing your feet in a little closer. Hug your right knee to your chest and extend your left leg out. Just relax here. Let your hips drop heavy through the left leg. You're going to bring your hands on your right hamstring and extend the leg up. Don't worry about going all the way straight. Push in your hands a little bit so that outer right hip draws away from your shoulder. Maybe circle your ankle or point and flex. Taking a couple easy breaths. And you're going to bring that knee back to your chest. Left hand brings it across to a twist. Right arm opens, looking up or to the right shoulder. And then slowly roll to your back. Hug your right knee in one more time. Switching legs, left knee in, right leg out. Hips heavy. Drawing that left knee up to your chest. Hands on the left hamstring. Leg extends. Gently push into your hands a little. Draw the outer left hip away from the left shoulder. Maybe circle, maybe flex and point. Bring your left knee back to your chest. Right arm crosses the knee over to your twist. Left arm opens up, looking up or to the left. As you breathe out, roll onto your back, hugging your knees, both of them back to your chest. Rock a little side to side. We're going to end with a little guided breath, so feel free to stay on your back, stretch your legs out into a Shavasana, or roll up, take a seat on that pillow or towel you grabbed. Get comfortable whether you're seated or on your back. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. We're going to inhale for 4 counts and exhale for 6. Taking a longer breath out just to help calm our nervous system, put our body into a deeper state of relaxation. So eyes soft or closed. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking that a few more times on your own. And if you have the time, maybe stay in your Shavasana or your seated meditation for a little longer. And I'm going to leave you here. Thank you for joining. Namaste.